And we are live. Hello, everyone. It's been a hot minute since I have streamed. So today I am joined by none other than uh, Mr. Jeff Toast. How are you today?
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. Glad to be doing this again. So today we are streaming Kurtis on Defenders with Pentagrams as a main game plan and Inhumans as a secondary plan. Playing against Brady, who is doing Guardian stuff with Adam Warlock, and I don't see any Starlord actually, so that's kind of spicy right there from the gates. Um, Looks like Brady got Prio. They are playing on salvage supplies and wedding party. All right.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So that's gonna be very interesting thing to see happen. Um, so they're playing at 20 threats. Perfect.
I think your game's doing that flickering thing. I don't know if you want to check your
Okay.
settings.
Yeah. Is this better now? I was just trying to set up chat properly because I forgot to set up the Twitch chat.
I'm not sure. Move it around.
Yeah.
No, you didn't miss anything.
Perfect.
Wait, no, keep moving around.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was responding to chat. Move the camera angle around
Okay.
for a
Here.
second. Yeah, it is flickering. I don't know if
Okay.
you want to.
Ooh. How would I go to fix that?
So go to turn off the mod settings.
Yeah.
Go to the menu or the options. Sorry,
Yeah.
or no, it's menu configurations.
Oh.
And then go to graphics
Yeah.
and uncheck the SSAO.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. That's been really freaking obnoxious. So,
Yeah. And now move it around. You should be good.
yeah, it looks good. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
So I'm kind of surprised. I'm not surprised Kurtis chose Savage Supplies because he is one of the teams that can definitely abuse it. So it's gonna make for either a very, very quick game or a very interesting game. Um, because for those who don't know it, in chat, Salvage Supplies is one of the new extracts that where some teams have a plan to steal the opposing one on the first activation. So if you're playing one of these teams, you can go 4-0 on the extracts from round one, which is a pretty decisive advantage. So that's definitely gonna make the game interesting. I know Kurtis has one of these set up in his list, and I don't think Brady does. But the fact that we are playing on a winning party means they're gonna have to stick towards the middle of the board anyway.
Yeah, it
Uh,
should be interesting to see
yeah.
what
Good.
what flavor we have going on.
Yep. I expect to see. Yep. Looks like we are seeing deployment here. We are seeing Inhumans from Kurtis. With Nick Fury for the extract shenanigans, and very tall Adam Warlock list from Brady playing Adam Warlock with Bonded Soul and Reality, CGR, Bob with the Rocket, and Mr. Bill. Facing him is Kurtis with Blue Marvel, Black Bolt, Gorgon, Lockjaw, and Nick Fury. Not too surprised by what either players are bringing. As for Brady's cards, we are seeing Recal, Galaxy's Greatest, Items Warlock's Leadership, Sack and Indom, and on Kurtis's sides, Reposition, which you need in order to take both salvage supplies, Eye in the Sky, Sack and Inhuman Royal Family.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, I'm sure some people would say it's a little Nick Fury heavy with the two tactics cards, but they're both good enough on their own merit to warrant their spot in the five.
I agree. And like reposition letting you functionally go 4-0 on the extract is like such a big lead that like we've seen affiliations where playing one or two tactics card very early for a significant VP advantage was definitely worth it. Arcing back to the Eye in the Sky era. So like it's definitely something to keep in mind whenever these types of extracts
Yeah.
come up.
And Kurtis is no stranger to that either. He's um I don't know about famous, but at least I've seen him play like some early Avengers Assemble
Yeah.
on like a Hulk to get some real good advantage from it early round or early game. So I'm sure
Uh,
he's going to be in a comfortable spot.
Yep. So we are seeing deployment from Brady placing Bob and Bill towards the northern, so his home salvage supply, and Kurtis placing Lockjaw towards the middle, a little inclined towards his own supplies. Now placing Blue Marvel right across his own extract. Looks like CGR is going to be deployed fairly centrally. Yeah. Keeping his options open. Which is going to be matched by Kurtis's Black Bolt, also deployed relatively centrally.
Yeah, there's no reason to go too wide for these. I don't think really anybody can get to the midline in one move. So it's all going to be double moves anyway.
Yep. So from the get-go, we see players deploying mostly towards the extracts more than playing to the secures. Except Adam Warlock, who is deployed roughly against the southern wedding party. Looks like both players are deployed, with Nick Fury and the Shield agents being deployed towards the northern extract, so where
Was
Brady's is.
huge.
Yep.
Kurtis went big.
Yeah, so first
Um,
activation goes to Kurtis, and I think we are going to see a power pass to Nick Fury, so
yeah.
that the grunts can double walk to the point. Nick Fury spans for reposition, which, thanks to the wording on salvage supplies, it lets non-grunts contest the supplies to pick them up, which means if Nick Fury contests it, they can pick it up. So it's not really a TTS games if players don't forget to turn off deployment lanes.
Yeah, exactly. It should be interesting here. I wonder. I mean, it's not going to be hard, but with reposition, he does have to be careful about Nick Fury's placement with these cosmic lights kind of in the way, because the
Uh,
second part of the play is to walk Fury to be within one of the other extracts.
I mean, he
It's time
still
for him
gets
to
to
go.
have two moves, right? Like even if he's not optimally placed, he still gets his two move actions to be contesting his own asset and being within two of the shield agents.
Yeah, I guess even if he was on the far side of the extract, he probably still makes it into.
Yeah.
Definitely if he's like just a little bit off of it.
So like
All right.
yes, there is
So
going to be CGR and Adam Warlock to um maybe take some pot shots into him but with the 7 HP and access to Eye in the Sky and probably a Black Bolt bodyguard for the second activation, it's going to be very hard to threaten Nick Fury afterwards. Oh,
yeah. Oh, wrong guy. Yeah, so Nick Fury's going to double move now to be within one.
no. Ooh, I think Kurtis is missing the range too, or unless he has a plan and has pre-measured this, but this definitely looks outside of two of oh no, see
Yeah, you don't have to be within two. You just have to be within a medium.
for the end of activation, it's when the grunts end their activation. So they end it, then Nick Fury immediately activates, which means he doesn't have to end within two of the agents.
Oh yeah. For I thought you were talking about for if he wants to, like if the agents die right now, he needs to
Yeah.
be within a medium stick.
Oh yeah,
to be able to
to be
drop
able
it
to
at his
pick it up.
feet
Yeah,
so somebody else can pick it up. Yeah.
and that's kind of the strategy, right? Like if you have
Yep.
the agents, even if they die, because Nick Fury is still kind of close enough to them, you can still make him contest, and then you have both extracts on your board edge, in a fairly safe position. And here looks like we're gonna see Lockjaw teleport the agents back to safety.
Yep. And then probably just pick up himself, right? Oh no, actually won't be able
No,
to
because the teleport
because
costs an
the
action.
teleport's in action. I've been playing too much Man Thing.
That's fair. So yeah, teleporting the agents back to safety. Um, we saw Brady take up the top wedding party with just Bob, and being super, super safe from most things that could threaten him. I think maybe Black Bolt can walk and shoot him once, but Bill can always move and kill him at that point. Looks like we are seeing Adam Warlock activate, choose to use his place first, walk, then maybe take a pot shot into Nick Fury.
So it was looking like he was eyeing up whether he could be on the inside of that secure and be within 3.
Which I think he can. That's what he's looking
It looked
for.
good.
Yeah,
Looked
he
it
definitely.
looked good to me for sure.
Yeah. So we are seeing Adam Warlock take a pot shot into good old Nick. Ooh, that's a fairly weak
Yeah,
first hit.
and a
Uh,
really strong block from
yeah.
Nick here.
No power to sap even, so
And I
hard
think
whiff.
with a little bit of cover even, so he would have 4.
Those size 2, yeah. So I think we're gonna see just a leadership substitution, swapping that shield for wild, and have a very sad Adam Warlock.
Okay. I haven't seen Adam in play in TTS. I've only played him in person, so I didn't realize the token system that they have. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like super efficient. Uh, Thanks Carl for doing such good work on the mod. He always deserves the shout out.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's a hero.
Oh, hey Garrett, how are you? Thanks for tuning in today.
Hi, Sweet Bee.
Yeah, we are seeing Gorgon, double walk and pick it up, being plenty within 2 of his friends. It is a very Brady list. But so is Kurtis. Like, you can smell the cheese coming off from his list. Looks like we are seeing another power be passed from Black Bolt to Blue Marvel, guaranteeing the throw.
I think he accidentally put an activation token on Black Bolt.
Oh yeah, he did.
That's one way to get back in the game, Brady.
Instead of Gorgon, we are seeing CGR.
Yeah.
Probably take a pot shot at Gorgon. Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Somewhat soft hit again, but
No
hard
defense.
whiff from Gorgon. Are we gonna see a swap from the leadership? I presume so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Gorgon's an 8 reroll coming in, and 1. So taking
3 damage.
3. Yeah.
They are looking for cover. Even if he had it, he can't mod skulls. That's gonna be CGR.
Yeah. Always good to check those things though.
Yeah.
Just in case it comes up for the next hit or something.
Agreed. Just proper bookkeeping is always relevant. I think the reason Blue Marvel isn't picking up the second supply is just so he could move, throw off someone for secure for a 2 VP. Which is a pretty big swing, right? Like if you're scoring one of the wedding parties and 4 VPs off the extracts, it's still 6-2 or maybe 6-0 if you tie the other one. So that's a immediately a big advantage. And with all the defensive tech you have, like Eye in the Sky, Sacrifice, Black Bolt's Bodyguard, Gorgon's Taunt, like you have access to so many layers of defensive tech to protect your combo.
Yeah.
That it's like hard to go through that bunker, which is something Kurtis is very known for. He really loves them bunkers.
Yeah, it just gives him like the final say, right?
Yep. We are seeing Black Bolt be within 2 of 4 of the
Everybody.
models,
Yeah.
and take another shot and take a shot into Blue Marvel. Very strong first hit, but excellent block from Blue Marvel.
Yeah, we have a Pierce coming in, right?
Yep. With the reroll, DR looks like he's gonna take A damage, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah. Swapping.
Yeah, Adam's leadership
Board
has a
of
blank now.
yeah. 5 into 4, Pierce 1. Yep. That sounds about right.
Yeah, and then the DR. All right, so now he's fixing the activated token.
Seeing Bill move towards the melee, joining the fight.
Yeah, not much for Bill to do on this first turn, just kind of positioning, which will set him up for next turn to have 4 powers, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because he is going to need him to do something.
Now I expect we're going to see Blue Marvel double walk and throw Adam Warlock off the point.
Yeah, looking at a 6-2.
Yeah, and even though Gorgon took a like fairly decent hit, the conditions of grabbing the salvage supplies being so exigent, that
I really
even
like. I
if
just
you
want to
drop it,
sorry to interrupt. I
oh no,
just
go
want
ahead.
to call out. I really like this play here from Kurtis, choosing to throw, and that's exactly why. In case Indom comes out,
Yeah,
so he has the advanced knowledge of, okay, do I want to move here, or if he threw them off, he had the option to attack rather than move on to the point. You know,
yeah, I agree. That's a
rather than double move and then throw and find out if he's going to Indom or not. So
yep.
just wanted to call out the sequencing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, oh no, that's good idea. Like it's a very good example of like properly sequencing and trying to squeeze as much information from your opponent as you can. So we are seeing here 4-2 in favor of Kurtis. And we're probably going to be seeing the CGR power up after Kurtis moves the wedding party away from Bob. 4 extra power in CGR. He is still
Oh boy.
crazy.
I like this positioning from Kurtis. He did move it. I mean, he moved it out of 2. It doesn't really matter if you sap a power from Bob or not, but it could also really mess with Bob's sightlines.
Yeah.
If he wanted to like stand on the like within roll 1 of it and still try and hit someone with a rocket later. And so I like that where he knows he's not going to go for it ever, so might as well mess with the opponent a bit and make it hard to rotate around it.
Yeah, I agree. That's a very wise tactical decision. So now with Prio, who is Brady gonna activate? So we are seeing Adam Warlock and Adam Brashear. So Blue Marvel on the southern wedding party. And a huge scrum really in the middle of the board with CGR and Bill. Next to Nick Fury Jr., Gorgon, Lockjaw, and Black Bolt, with the agents being slightly off.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're going just a range 1 bump.
Yep.
So are we trying a spender here?
No, I think he's gonna just drag it
uses
away
up the
from the
power. Okay.
bodyguard range. With flaming chains of Sidorak.
Oh, that spender went to 8 instead. Never mind. Forget it. I forgot it was used to be 6.
But yeah, I think just trying to push it away from the bodyguards is the right
Yeah,
call here.
you gotta bust up that bunker for sure.
And that's one thing CGR is pretty good at. I don't know, nobility, what the other extract was. Salvage supplies was picked up really, really fast, which is not my surprise, which I wasn't surprised by. So we see the Indom from the Chains of Sidorak, also denying the Incinerate.
Yeah, I just scoured the chat. It doesn't say. It just says that 2 were selected. It doesn't say which one it was.
Hey Art, welcome. So we are seeing Sky to get Gorgon away from the melee, or at least considering Sky. Oh, looks like we are seeing Black Bolt take the hit and boosting his own defense dice instead. Which I think I like this line of play better, just because Black Bolt is still somewhat tanky, and as long as he takes 1 damage, he's liable to just bodyguard again.
Yeah, looks like he is taking 1.
Yeah. Opting not to reroll and not risk not taking damage and not being able to bodyguard again. So now are we seeing CGR take another pot shot? Yeah, which is going to be taken by Black Bolt again. 4 going into 1. I think we can expect the reroll here to try to block 2.
Brady smartly using the Atom leadership to snag a shield.
Yep.
That doesn't really matter for the offensive reroll, so replacing a blank.
Yeah, I think that's one of the interesting things with Adam's leadership. Like, there's a lot of small decision points that have a lot of room for skill expression. So I think it makes for a very dynamic leadership to play with and against.
Yeah, I think it's super fun. It's always refreshing when we get like new leaderships and not just like a new version of a reroll or something, you know?
Yeah, it's nice to see AMG exploring new design spaces like these. Keeps the game fresh. So I think here you either go with like Black Bolt or Gorgon, right? Since both have taken a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, you don't want to lose those activations, and I think Black Bolt's probably a little bit better than Gorgon's.
Yeah, it would be.
Although,
I think there's an argument for both. Like, if you go with Gorgon, maybe try to keep him safe, try to create some distance between his team and Brady's. But the argument for Black Bolt is that he's in a higher impact activation and can still bodyguard afterwards. So personally, I'd be inclined to pick Black Bolt, but if that's not what Kurtis goes with, I'd be curious to see what he does.
I'm a fan of Black Bolt here just because you can then build the power to guarantee more bodyguards and dice boosting.
Yeah.
Whereas
And
now he
maybe
can't.
maybe cheekily take an activation away.
Yeah, but right now I don't think Black Bolt has. I mean, he could always pass one to him, but he doesn't have the power to.
Oh, looks like we are seeing Gorgon go. Maybe take
What's a Gorgon beam?
beam.
Okay.
Yeah. See the wild. So that's a shock already, which I'm sure Kurtis is very happy about. Handing shock to CGR. Seeing defensive swap from CGR to keep a wild instead of a shield.
Wilds are more versatile than shields.
Yep. Soft hit into soft attack.
Well, huge block for. Oh no, this isn't CGR anymore. Never mind. I'm sorry.
This looked like it was into Bill, and then we are seeing Gorgon run away.
Yeah.
Which I guess fair, trying to soften the blow with like a beam that shocks into moving to safety. I like it. It's pretty conservative, but solid line of play.
Yeah. And did he pass a power this round or no? I missed it.
Maybe I missed it, but I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like he did.
Okay. I wasn't really suggesting that he needed to. I was just wondering if I had missed it. I probably would have liked to. I mean, Eye in the Sky's online with Fury already. I maybe would have liked to have gotten a power on Black Bolt.
Are we seeing a cheeky rocket into Black Bolt?
Just, yeah, maybe. Just for a bodyguard boost, but looks like he's
Looks
already
like
going
we
to be
are
the natural
seeing a
target, so.
cheeky rocket into Black Bolt. Yeah, that splash damage is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get closer in, Mike?
Yeah, you can probably zoom in. I mean, the scoreboard's at the top, so you don't need that much more.
Yeah.
Plus all the actions so tightly
Jam-packed
together.
together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think if he's measuring from range 4, we can definitely expect a rocket here.
And we are seeing the
Sacrifice into
which
Lockjaw.
was what he was debating.
Yeah. This will definitely get the agent with the splash damage. Ooh, then Eye in the Sky. I like it to protect both the agents and maybe Black Bolt as well.
Yeah, he's just gonna try and sacrifice Lockjaw. I love it.
Yeah, he sacrificed into Lockjaw, and I think, yeah, we already saw the Eye in the Sky being paid for. So here, choosing to spread the splash damage into CGR, Bill, and Nick Fury, because it does damage every single model within range 2. And
Yeah.
because it's an allied effect, those models won't get power.
And he's actually dealing damage to Bob himself too. I just realized.
Yep,
Big
that's
rocket
true.
too, so it's a good thing he sacked it.
Yep. It's definitely a dazed Lockjaw. So now we are seeing Kurtis throw away Bob. At 1 TTC left, I think this is the kind of gameplay Salvage Supply is foster, since it is a very abusable extract, so I feel like if you can abuse it, you probably should. But let's see how it ends up paying for Kurtis. So now, who would you go with here? I think if you haven't gone with Black Bolt, I think there's an argument here, but there's also probably an argument for Blue Marvel to just throw Adam Warlock away and try to limit his output.
Yeah, with Indom off the table, I mean, I'm not sure. Like a medium move and then place 2 back in. I think that pretty much leaves Blue Marvel as the only target for him, and you could just walk away if you needed to.
Yeah. So really curious to see what Kurtis is going to opt to do here. No. So we are seeing Black Kurtis eye out his options with Black Bolt. Definitely looking a bill. But 4 dice cover DR, and that leadership makes him not a super appealing target, in my opinion. So yeah, we are seeing Black Bolt go into CGR, trying to build off power. Pretty decent hit into an okay block. Reroll coming in. 4 with Pierce against 2, down to 1, so CGR would be taking 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We are seeing another shot from Black Bolt into CGR.
Just going full offense now.
Yep. Maybe eyeing a Master Punch. Nope, looks like he is gonna shoot CGR again. Ooh, a very, very strong hit. 4 with 2 crits before the rerolls. The Pierce not gonna help much because of the 1 skull. But 5 looks like it gets him. Unless Brady chooses to spend a recal or his leadership.
Yeah.
But spending the leadership will mean he gets it pierced, so it's probably not worth it unless you opt the recal. Yeah, we are seeing the Adam Warlock recal into CGR. With the one.
Got the power, might as well use it.
Yep. 1 converts. And just straight up blocks it.
Nice, good recal.
Yep. Power well spent.
Or I guess we should be more precise. Good chronokinesis.
Oh yeah. Chronokinesis is because recal is actually on the board.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, good use of chronokinesis, but it does leave Adam Warlock out of power, so he will not be able to place himself unless he has a builder that does well. So we are seeing here Adam Warlock build into Nick Fury, it looks like. Another somewhat soft hit. 3 with a reality gem into 1 from Nick Fury, so he would be taking 2, presuming he doesn't have cover.
Yep. And then Adam leadership here.
Yeah.
I think that wild saps a power, right?
Yeah. Looks like pretty. Yeah. No. Looks like he didn't opt this. Yeah. Looks. Did he opt to spend it? Looks like the wild stayed there. So.
Oh, it looked like he was moving a wild, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. It looked like he
Oh
was
no!
moving a
Like
dice.
he moved it. He just. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just wasn't done on the board. Looks like we are seeing a second hit into Nick, which looks like Black Bolt took and boosted his defense to just block the whole thing altogether. I think those Adam Warlock have been activations have been pretty underwhelming so far. I think if you're Kurtis, you're not too sad about it. So now, if you're Kurtis, do you go with Nick Fury or Blue Marvel?
Well, now that I think he passed a power to Blue Marvel at one point, so I think now he's set up to do a late, like last activation throw. So I think you wait and go with Nick Fury now. Plus,
Yeah.
Blue Marvel, you're not gonna lose that activation, you know.
Yeah, with just Bill left, he's definitely not in a position to threaten Blue Marvel.
Yeah, and I guess technically you could go for like a bait play where you're like, okay, we'll take out Nick Fury and you'll give me Prio. But I mean, if you go with Blue Marvel now, Bill just throws him off, right? And then Fury can't do much about that.
Yeah.
It looked like they were trying to measure.
I presume line of sight for cover. Oh, Blue Marvel
Yeah.
going into Bill.
Okay, so it is Blue Marvel.
Yeah, he was measuring. Brady was measuring for Cosmic Energy Construct, right? Yeah, the buff. Bill's defense dice. Blocking 3 into Blue Marvel's 5 with the stun. So unless Bill spends, he would take 2 damage. Which I presume we're gonna see spend 1, take 1. Yeah. Oh, spend a
All right.
leadership to take 0.
And we have a hit stored now.
Yeah. The stun is liable to make Bill's activation a lot more awkward. I like the decision of pivoting into CGR here. Once you've like taken the guaranteed throw away from Bill, and stunned him. 5 going into 2. CGR takes 3, alive on 1. This does mean that you can probably throw CGR to daze him, or throw Adam Warlock away from the point. I think those are the 2 most likely options here.
I guess you could throw Adam off the point into CGR and hope that that does the trick for both, you know?
Yeah. Think you just throw... Yeah, we are seeing Adam being thrown
Yeah.
away. I like that better, just because you give yourself the option of dazing CGR early next round.
Yeah, he's not scoring or anything right now. He's already activated, so you might as well leave him on 1. Force him to activate first next round.
Yeah.
And if Nick Fury goes down here and Brady does give away Prio, then he's going to be in some real trouble with CGR losing his activation.
Yeah. I think it puts Brady in a tough spot regardless of the outcome.
Yep. Nice block from Nick.
Yeah. Nick has been blocking like an absolute champ so far.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, unless Bill wakes up and like pulls some damage into Nick, he's not even going to be able to throw something or someone. And if that happens, like Kurtis is looking at scoring 6 again, 6 to Brady's none, putting the score 10-2, which is a pretty big advantage moving into round 3.
Yeah, 100%.
Looks like we are seeing Bill attack Nick, which is going to be bodyguarded by Black Bolt. Ooh, hard whiff.
Whiff on both sides, really. Black Bolt taking his... Okay, I guess Brady probably had already said that he was spending the hit.
Yeah.
Because Black Bolt started re-rolling, almost gave it early information, but I'm sure the players were talking.
Yeah. We saw the change on leadership, so I think Kurtis is looking to see if Nick Fury can get to the point here. Potentially getting 8 VPs.
Yeah. It is close.
I mean, if he gets there, he is really securing the points. I don't think he makes it.
I don't think he does. I think if the terrain wasn't in the way, he could make it like on distance, but...
Do you think there's an argument for you to move it towards there anyways? Just to try to take your exact advantage away from the action? Like, it's the double-edged sword, right? Because if your Nick Fury gets got, then it's going to be super hard for you to pick them back up. But if you get there, the VP lead it gives you is pretty big.
I think if you can walk there, you walk there, just because if they spend all that time going for Fury, take him out, Like you've already opened up such a big lead that it'll be hard for even Brady to pick them up. So if the one that the grunts are holding stays on the ground for the rest of the game, and you're just playing a 6 VP game at that point, you've already opened up such a big lead, it won't matter.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Since Nick Fury isn't actually holding up the doodads, there's probably an argument to just move the grunts back to safety and still move Nick Fury up north.
Yeah. He
Like
just needs to, he's already done his job, right? He's got eye in the sky, and so now he just needs to chill.
Yeah. Ending the grunts activation within 2 of Gorgon to make sure they don't drop it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think we're going to see Nick Fury go over there. Because if he makes it, 12-2 at the end of round 2 is a backbreaking position to be in.
See if he'll make it. This is absolutely backbreaking if he does.
It doesn't look like it, but he definitely narrows his distance.
Yeah.
So...
No, it looks like he's out.
Nah, looks like he's out. But it's a Razor's Edge. Like, it's pretty close. Yeah, definitely out. But not by much. So 10-2, end of round 2, which is a pretty divisive score. And, in my opinion, a good representation of what playing Salvage Supply looks like.
Yes,
It is
this
a
is
very
if you can't break it,
divisive
you don't bring
scenario.
it.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree. I think it's one of these scenarios where if your team is not designed to abuse it, you should probably not allow your opponent to take it if he's taking it, or leave it at home. So it looks like we're seeing clean up. A lot of models flip. CGR is still being crazy. No. I think Brady here probably wants to go with CGR, and with the amount of models that have taken damage on Kurtis' side, I think you want to try and take away as many activations as you can here. I think if you can take Black Bolt and Gorgon's activation away, you're already set up for a better round 3, even though the score is probably going to be rough. Looks like he is eyeing for a spender into Black Bolt. Trying to see if he gets there, which is the place 1. Not trying to save power. Worst case scenario, he still has a second target in the Blue Marvel, but I think that's not the desired outcome here. Yeah, looks like we're seeing a place 1. Oh, I think he's trying to get within 4 of Adam Warlock for Chronokinesis, right?
That would make sense, yeah. But he
Ooh.
then won't be within 4 of Gorgon.
Yeah. That's Spender's range 2, right? Yeah. Looks like CJR is going to shoot someone with -1 dice, so 5 dice counting skulls. Going into 3 dice, it looks like Lockjaw.
There's a big hit.
Yeah, 5 successes going into the dog. Is that a dead dog? And human rerolls. And looks like the dog dies. Oh, is he? Oh, just outside of 3 for Blue
Yeah.
Marvel's offensive tech. That's a dead dog.
Honestly, it's almost like I would rather just save the power on Blue Marvel. Lockjaw's already done his job, you know?
Oh, I
Let him
see the
go.
line. You do the gainer to be able to pull Black Bolt towards you, incinerate him, and then put him into spender range.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which, like, even at 9 dice. Oh, no, 11 dice? Yeah. Even at 11 dice, like, it's very liable to kill a model. Do you even spend a power here to buff your defensive attack? Might as well try to live, I guess.
I mean, you might as well, right? If you can get a Black Bolt activation out of this, it's even more
That's true. It's
backbreaking,
like
right?
super
You're
rough.
about to get at least 3 power.
6. That's definitely a dead Black
Oh no, you don't
Bolt.
get power for the spender. Actually, maybe I would have saved power.
Did he get his trigger? No skulls, so he doesn't get to pierce the shield, but that is definitely a dead Black Bolt. Oh, Adam Warlock defensive attack. Can it save him? I think with enough blocks. Block 2, take 5, goes down. Inhuman reroll. Yep. Oh, let's see if the players remember to not give him power, but
Yeah.
because that is a big game changer. Yeah, it looks like Brady spotted it.
Yep.
And is telling Kurtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a
for that
reason.
reason, I probably don't boost his dice there. You're
Yeah, I think.
unlikely to live.
Yeah, and flipping Black Bolt with just his native 2 power is rough. It puts him super far away from Whisper. He can't bodyguard again, so he's gonna have to natively build power to threaten Whispers.
Yeah. But on the flip side, if you do end up living through some miracle, it does become super uh, backbreaking for Brady in an already backbreaking situation.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like a win more, but also harder.
Alright, so for the people in chat, how are you finding the game and setup? Any like sound issues, any visual issues, everything good? Oh, looks like we are seeing Gorgon run away, probably stay within 2 of the agents.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to buy some times. Nice, perfect. Everything works. We love to hear that. So here, Bill threatening to go try to whack Nick Fury. Or Adam Warlock moving in. Yeah. Adam Warlock teleporting in. Probably gonna try to work his magic into Mr. Adam Brashear.
Yep.
Looks like we're seeing a builder going to Blue Marvel. So far 3 into 2 with a crit. 4 into 2. Probably you getting the wild here or saving it for the spender. Yeah, no, just raw dogging the 2 damage. Looks like we are seeing a spender going to Blue Marvel. Throwing a shit ton of dice. Then
Yeah. Some
hopefully
crits
healing
in there.
damage. Ooh, 3 crits. That's
And
gotta
only
hurt.
1 block on Blue Marvel.
Alright.
Although Blue Marvel did, because of the skull last time, did get enough to
Yeah.
re-roll here.
Okay,
Very important
I'm
to
just gonna
notice.
take a short moment to like very satisfyingly say that like 12 dice were rolled and 2 of each were rolled. That's just very satisfying to see.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Look at that.
Looks like Blue Marvel is spending to reroll everything he can in order to not die. Because that is 7 successes. So
He only picked up one.
block 2 takes 5 exactsies.
Yep. Was there a reality in there? I didn't
Yes.
see.
Yeah, there
Okay,
was
yeah, so
one from the initial roll.
yeah. I was too busy looking at Blue Marvel's power to see if he could reroll.
That's fair. Losing Blue Marvel activation here is rough. But I do think allowing Nick Fury to activate here means you can probably daze um, Bob and keep Cryo and keep the agent safe. Looks like we saw.
They just continue walking those extracts away.
Yep. Looks like we saw the Avatar of Life trigger from Quantum Bolt to heal the stun from Bill here and a damage off
Gotcha.
CGR with the 2 worlds trigger. Yeah, it looks like Bob was stabbed for 2 power, given bleeds. Then now the question is, do you move on the point or daze Bob? Looks like he is choosing violence and
Yeah.
dazing Bob. Which I get, like Bill being able to double move and throw you off the point, might as well try to steal an activation away.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because otherwise Bob just gets to walk on the point and claim it, and Bill gets to throw Nick Fury. Yeah, looks like we are seeing... Ooh, will he get there? Looks like he's probably going to be in. Yeah, we're seeing Bill throw the Gorgon into the grunts. They will need to block at least 1 to not die. 2? Yeah, 2 to not die. Nope. Looks like they are falling, and Brady chooses to drop the extract.
Yeah. He's dropping within 1 of Gorgon.
Yeah.
Which I guess you do regardless, but none of his characters could with. I mean, there's no daze token on Blue Marvel right now, but he has no one to pick it up this round anyway.
I think he is setting it up for next turn for probably Nick Fury.
Yeah, Fury can walk in and pick it up.
Yeah.
Or actually just walk in, spawn the grunts, and they can pick it up.
Oh, that's
Start
true.
the train all over again.
Yep. That's a good call. So we are seeing 2 to 2 be scored. Yep. 2 VPs from Kurtis on the extracts and 2 VPs from Brady on the wedding parties. I think Brady's done a good job of trying to slow down the score this round, trying to keep the game pace much under control. We'll have to see if he can keep it up, because 12-4 going into round 4 is gonna be rough. So here, if you're Kurtis, who would you go with first?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's just a Fury, right? Fury
Yeah.
walk, spawn the grunts, pick up.
And then get a pot shot into Bob, I guess?
Or just walk back on the point.
That's true.
Could even do that.
I mean,
Bob,
if he
Bob
can
can't score over him, right? So
spawn...
the best he can do is tie.
Oh, even then, right? Bob is injured, Nick Fury's not, so, like, he...
Oh, that's right. For some reason, I thought Nick Fury got injured. But it was him that did the injuring.
Yep. He shanked poor Bob. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Just try to drop the agents, pick it up, stay on the point. And if you can be on the point and spawn the agents to pick it up, you're in a good spot, but that's probably not worth chancing. Ooh, trying to go with Black Bolts, then maybe get a Master Punch into Bill? Oh no, oh yeah, he's one power short. Maybe have a power pass from Nick Fury or Blue Marvel. Walk Master Punch, try to throw Bill away from the action.
Could be.
Otherwise, you could have Gorgon run away, end up with him doing Nick Fury, I guess.
Yeah, it's like it's running away, but it's um, it is still.
It feels pretty underwhelming. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you can do better, but I'm curious to see what Kurtis is going to opt to do.
Yeah, it's definitely not in a situation where you want to just autopilot. Like you want to think this through.
Yeah.
Because you do need to close the game. Even though there's there's round 4, 5, and 6, so there is 3 rounds, so it could go sideways, I guess. But I guess there's the notion that if you don't go with Fury now, it's not like a traditional extract where then it gives it Brady a chance to pick it up. He has no chance to pick that up.
Yeah.
So you can just wait.
If Bill is not within 2 of Gorgon, is there an argument for you to go with Blue Marvel and walk, throw Bill? Oh, looks like we are seeing here 3 for Master Punch, probably into Bob, I guess. Yeah, definitely into Bob. Gap Bob gets to place.
Yeah, the cool thing about Bob not dying here is he gets the place. Or is
Oh.
actually the place is before damage, so never mind.
Oh.
Um,
No, both are after the attack is resolved.
oh,
So
okay, so then yeah. Good Bob tech.
yeah.
But he won't get thrown because he is dazed.
Yeah, but I think you're fine. You pivoted your Black Bolt away to an area where you can try to close the game out.
Yep.
Seeing Inhuman Royal Family on Gorgon. I like this here. Just trying to make Gorgon survive the 1 bill attack he's going to get.
Yeah, and no need to pass a power.
He
Fury's
did pass a power from...
he passed already from Blue Marvel, right?
Yeah, to unlock the Master Punch on
Yeah,
Black Bolt.
that's right. I was too laser focused on the Fury play.
CGR here not being crazy and attacking with 5 dice means he can take a pot shot at Gorgon, but it's not going to be an incredible shot. Now seeing 2 for the teleport. Walk, take a 5 dicer.
Yeah, gotta swing for the fences now.
Ooh, 2 into
Gorgon not blocking
none.
anything. 3.
With a bank
Good pass it, yep.
success, I think that's it. Nothing Gorgon can do except take the 2. Bank and a block. Yeah, guaranteed.
Interesting that he chose to bank a block when a wild is already. Didn't he have enough already?
Yeah.
So why not keep the wild because it's more versatile? No.
Yes.
Just curious. I'm just wondering if there's like something I'm missing.
I'm missing, yeah.
Where something needs like a shield trigger, maybe. But I don't think so. That's just my strange brain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would keep the wild, but maybe he knows something I don't.
No shield trigger on Bill. Like, here, both extracts are underground, but, like, you can't really pick up either. And that's, like, what we're seeing here is functionally being all the extract VPs being turned off. Which makes it kind of awkward. But I think here Kurtis is, I would think, hopefully trying to close the game with the secure by taking the north flank, which is why
Yeah.
we saw Black Bolt pivot.
Yeah, Fury should be able to walk spawn grunts and then walk back to the point.
Yeah.
No need to take a shot at anyone.
And it does leave Blue Marvel against Adam Warlock, but with last activation, if Adam Warlock outlives, if Blue Marvel outlives Adam Warlock's activation, he can just throw him off the point and score the secure, which is
So I think
threatening to wrap up the game.
Yeah, but I think Fury. I'm sorry. Kurtis is going now.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have last activation.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, that's on me. So
Yeah.
now going with Blue Marvel, probably gonna try to pivot away towards the north flank, leaving the Brady's leader innate threat stranded away from 6 of the 8 VPs. Trying here to presumably set up a spender for next round.
Mm-hmm.
To be within 2 of both Bob and CGR. Passive power from Fury to Blue Marvel to set up the next round spender. Yeah. Because if you can take both activations away next round, and I think you're in a very good spot here if you're Kurtis.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's got everything he wants right now.
Yeah, getting Prio next round and potentially taking half of Brady's activation is not ideal. Yeah, Brady choosing to stay on the secure to threaten to play Send Spender into Blue Marvel next round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So unfortunately, Bill is 1 power shy of throwing. So I think the best he can do is tie Nick Fury. If Nick Fury does go for the walk, spawn the grunts, and then
Is there an argument to just go pick up the extract instead and try to, like, clench your cheeks and hope your grunts live through a builder?
well, no, because I don't think Bill can spend the action to get okay, so let's see what he's doing here. But I don't think Bill can spend the action to get the grunts and get on the point. So you're scoring 2 victory points either way if you split it up.
Oh, that's true.
But I'm not quite sure what he's doing here.
Probably just spawning the grunt to set
Setting
up
up for next turn.
next turn, and forcing Bill to double walk on the secure to deny the 2 VPs.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because if you do spawn the grunts here and Bill takes them out, you're not going to have the power to do it again.
Yeah.
Unless they ended within preview, then you would get a power. Or no, I guess you have the power from the power phase. I don't know.
Nick couldn't pick it up, but the grunts could. Like, if you
Yeah, the grunts would be able to. Yeah.
double walk Nick to one of the extract, then spawn the extract right next to Nick that is contesting the point, they would be able to pick it up.
Yeah, I think if Nick took his first action to walk towards the extract near Gorgon, the grunts would have been able to be spawned in there and then walk to the point.
Yeah, driving the point away from Adam Warlock, and the action I think is good call, but not too far so that, like, none of his models can get there if they need to in a pinch.
Yep, and it looks like CGR gets 3 power.
Stays same. Which I think is what you want to see if you're Kurtis, because it means he is less tanky.
Yeah, since you have Prio here for sure.
Yeah. So if you're Kurtis here, I think like he set up last round a spender with Blue Marvel.
Yeah,
all
100,
right.
it's a rip it. You don't even
right,
think about
right
it.
away,
Yeah.
rip it. And then if you don't get him, you can try to get the builder.
Yeah, you set it up for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Alright, this one
Soft one block.
going to
Yep,
CGR
that's
first.
definitely a gone CGR.
Yeah, did Adam? No, Adam did not get in range. Instead, like he wouldn't be able to stay on the point, but he does have a recal.
Casual 8 success. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's not really something you want to recal, right? You're probably going down anyway.
Yeah. Get the trigger to damage Bob. We see spend into Bob. 4 successes at least. No blocks from Bob. That's a gone Bob.
I didn't see how many skulls were in the initial roll because he does have that unique interaction with recal where the skulls lock and still count as successes.
Yep.
So.
So I think
it
if
was
you have
one
line of
initial
sight,
roll.
do you take a pot shot into Bill?
Maybe.
Because like, what else does he have to
yeah,
do?
what
Right?
else are you doing? You can't get on the point. Even well, he has flies or flights, so he might be able to get on the point, but I don't think so.
He's still injured as opposed to Bill, so I think like the
Yeah, it
pot
doesn't
shot
matter as
here is
much,
probably
especially with a
useful.
shot like this.
Oh yeah. Ooh, 6 successes going into 1, potentially 2 with the leadership, 3 with DR. It's still a rough shot. Bill can technically recal, but then if he recal, he has no power for DR. With that good of a shot, it puts Brady in a really rough spot.
Yeah. I think since there's no other damage coming out, and he can't pick up and throw, that's why you measured range 3.
Yeah.
You just have to take it on the chin, right?
Yeah, use the leadership, use DR. Take 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, 4? Did I miss something? That's 6.
6-2.
1.
Is he not using the DR?
2 for block. Doesn't look like it, unless I'm missing something.
Maybe he's got plans for the power.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah. Double summon storm into Black Bolt. Black Bolt does have fly.
It
But
lets
yeah.
him spend their throw and keeps power for DR to do like God
Yeah,
Hunter.
but if you're gonna keep power for DR, why not just use the DR, right?
Yeah, that's
Here.
true.
Because now, I mean, being
It's a damage regardless. Yeah.
yeah.
Looks like he is spending 3 for God Hunter. Into ooh, Nick Fury. All right.
Nate just called it out. He got way too much power there. He did forget Beta Ray Bill is stunned.
Ooh, that's true.
No, the stun was on Beta Ray Bill.
Oh no, it's
Before
half.
that.
Oh no, it got cleared by the spender on Adam Warlock last time.
Oh, it did. Okay, that's right. I think I remember you calling that out.
Yeah,
It was CGR and Bill that got
healed
Avatar of
with
Light.
the Adam Warlock spender.
Okay, we
So
got there in
bullet
the end.
dodge. Players are good at this game.
Yeah, we got there in the end.
We got
Players
there.
are good at this game. Yeah.
Everything's kosher.
I fell into that same trap. I was like, he was stunned before. It was definitely you got hit before.
Yeah. Yeah, good call. Killing Nick and throwing Bolt away means Brady buys himself another round.
Well, this is killing, or world murder anyway.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, we got some rerolls from Blue Marble coming in.
Yep.
And then
2
the
take
human reroll.
3.
Okay. So now block 2.
The stun. Oh, this was a builder. Yeah, and get the throw. Oh, Gurgen can walk, steal a power from Blue Marvel, then charge Spender Bill. Which would hopefully get him away.
I don't. Does he get within 3 of Blue Marvel?
With the single move, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, like, Black Bolt can just walk, Master Punch, or, like, punch him. Try to get the job done. And we'd be moving into round 6.
With technically enough victory points on the table.
Walk, we are seeing Master Punch at the Bill. Because either way, you get to place yourself in the point. 4 into 2, yeah, that's a Dazed Bill.
Yep. All right, just Adam left. Not much he can do.
Probably just walk in towards the melee.
Yeah, you have to make a gut shot here whether you want to play a 6 VP game and just leave that extract aside, but I think you have to bring your threat up, right?
I think
You have to
so.
get something done.
Otherwise, you're just losing slower.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
you
I think
can't.
you're out here, it's definitely tabling.
Yeah. What is this? 8 threat sitting for 2 victory points? I don't think you can really do that.
Yeah. And I don't think Brady is going to be able to pick up both supplies going into next round, so I think
Yeah,
he
it
definitely
wouldn't really
has...
be a 6 VP game. That's
Yeah.
I wish I had air quotes. That's what I meant.
So yeah, I think you have to go for broke and just try to remove everyone from the board. So that's a very soft hit. 4 into 1. That's the spender rate, yeah. No one to heal but himself. So waste the triggers. Bolts takes 3.
Yeah,
4
so
with leadership.
he can't even heal himself with the spender.
Oh.
It has to be another character. Even if he was damaged. But
Good shot. Ooh, thrown to the grunts. I like this. This puts Black Bolt on 1 and probably takes the grunt away.
yeah, taking the grunts out here. Ooh, needed a crit.
Yeah.
But yeah, taking the grunts out here really puts a tax on Fury's power if he wants to.
Yeah. And Gorgon can just go walk and claim the point, which I think is what he's gonna do.
Yeah. Plus, there's always the you always have to respect Nick Fury's power if the grunts do come out.
Yep.
Although spawning the grunts mid activation is not as much power as like because you miss out on the grunt attacks, but.
So 2-0. Here putting Kurtis at 14 to Brady 6.
Yeah, and now it's going to be difficult for both players to pick up either of those extracts, which I think Kurtis is more than fine with.
Yeah. With Black Bolt on 1, I think he's going to be one of these activations you're going to steal away really fast. And here I think we can expect Galaxy's Greatest from Brady top around to make sure his models are as killy as they can be. Because here, if any of Kurtis' model can just run into a corner and live, it seals the game in his favor. CGR. Clean up. Gains a Psychosis token. Yeah, so CGR is crazy because he just dazed.
All right. Do you ever think there's a? I don't
Yep.
think that there's not really a model that can run away. But I was thinking, is there like anyone that can just like try and put themselves in a corner so that they can't be KO'd?
Yeah, I think I agree with Jeremy's line here. I think go with Bell for the guaranteed KO on King on Black Bolt.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because if you, I don't like if you go with CGR here, like what's stopping Black Bolt or Blue Marvel from double walking away?
Yeah, leave CGR as your chaser.
CGR needs to be your chaser here. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gotta be Bill for me. Yep. Oh, and then Nobility just said leave CGR as your chaser. Well,
No, looks like CGR is going. Black Bolt with cover. Like even though CGR is rolling an extra die.
that's sketchy. I mean, I
If
know you have to
if
bump
he
before the measurement, but
lives, yeah, Black
not
Bolt
even taking the full
boosts.
one bump that could have left him.
So it's 5 dice, 6 dice with cover against 7 dice counting skulls. That's 4. 5 going into 3 with 2 crits. One of them convert. Inhuman rerolls. Nothing to convert from from Adam Warlock's leadership. Yeah. Oh yeah, with cover he blocks it. So this just attack denied. Yeah, the cover here making tremendous difference. Oh, looks like we are seeing the recal from Adam Warlock. Sorry, what was it? Chronokinesis. I think you got it, but if you whiff, it's done.
Yeah,
6 into 2, yeah, that gets him.
yeah, he's good.
But I think taking away spender money from Adam Warlock is not a result you're too sad about. Because it does take away some of his firepower. Chains of Sidorak into Gorgon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta go for the 2, right?
Yeah. Good call from Zach. Trying to probably should have spent for actual recal the cards and save power in Adam Warlock.
Yeah, and no one else is gonna be using it, right? Now the Adam's within range of Bill. If he really needed it, he could have just done that. We are
5 into
seeing.
1.
Yeah,
Inhuman reroll comes in.
he's
Block
got
2
2
take
now.
3. Now do you actually recal? No. That gives Gorgon double spender money. Which
Yeah,
increases his chances of survival.
that's a tough one. I mean, you really need the 2 activations there, but like, you're still unlikely to one shot. So, do you just take the damage, right? Into Gorgon,
Yeah,
because CGR could have used the recall card here instead, right? But I
true.
don't think you do. Although maybe it is just go for broke time. All right, let's see what Kurtis does. I'm telling you, if it was me, I'm activating Blue Marvel and running. But
Yeah, that's probably the right call. Even though
maybe
you.
even you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
just you don't. I wish you had 3 power. You wish you had your leadership left, right?
Yep.
So you could like throw at him and then run. But
But yeah, I think
whatever,
you
man.
just run away
You
and
just
hide
run.
behind the building because Bill can't catch you. And a Morlock gets like 1 attack. And if you live, you win.
Yeah, yeah. No rocket for Bob or anything like that. That would be the only thing.
And with the biggest chaser and damage dealer gone, you're like the worst thing that can come after you is like out of range.
Yeah, and like we said, no CGR card played, so I'm sorry, no recal card played, so Adam can't even spend her. It's not even a move spender. It's a. Well, he would have to place as well, so he would have needed a little bit more money. Oh no, I think he had enough for. Yeah, because if you spend 4, that's 7. So if he had 7 power, that's enough for teleport and move spender.
Yep.
Just weighing all the options, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't dislike the Gorgon charge spender into Adam Warlock. But with sacrifice available, still think it's kind of risky.
My problem is like, I mean, it ends up being the same, right? Because then Adam can like use Gorgon to. Like, I just don't want to power up Adam. Like, why power up Adam, right?
Yep. I think another line you could have gone for is like Nick double walk next to one of the supplies, spawn the grunts, grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see sacrifice from the spender to Bob, which is fine. Like, you probably just take an activation away here. Yep, looks
Yeah.
like Bob's gone.
I mean, Kurtis has played this game so well, like from the early game, that you have to just accept that his lines are still going to work out in his favor. Like, I don't, even though I would just run away with the Marvel, I think this is fine. And then you get the taunt in place.
Oh, you have to deny the blue marble attack. I like this.
Yeah. The only problem is like Adam can just teleport out of the taunt range, but it would mean him leaving the point.
Yep.
So
And make him and putting him further away from spender money.
also true. Also true.
So it's like kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like Bill is throwing Gorgon away into irrelevance.
Is he thinking about throwing him into Adam? You wouldn't get power for that though, right?
No. Wait, ding him. Then probably double whip Nick Fury.
I'm interested. This
Oh, good block from Nick.
yeah, not the best attack.
Yeah,
Nick's
get a stun.
Nick's a champion this game.
Oh yeah, he's been blocking like an absolute madman.
Yeah.
Take 1? Maybe 2 with a leadership?
Yeah, leadership coming in here. And swapping out his shield for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, I mean, we did leave Gorgon within 2 of Adam Warlock, but now he has a favorable place if he wants it.
Yeah. I do
Since
think
he
you go
can go
with
towards
Nick and try to grab the asset that's like furthest away from Adam Warlock, because now like you have to get both Blue Marvel and Nick Fury.
Yeah.
If you don't want to lose immediately, and that's like having to KO 3 models with just 1 Adam Warlock activation, which I think seals the game for Kurtis.
Yes, this is definitely
Yep. Popping the grounds, they grab the extracts.
I wonder if there was enough space for the grunts to land within. I mean, it's probably getting too much, but within one of both of them, and then
I mean,
Fury could
the grunts don't count for the supplies.
Oh, the grunts don't count for the supplies. That's right.
Yeah, they can pick it up, but they don't contest them.
That's correct. That's correct.
Attack from Bill into Gorgon. That's a dead Gorgon. With the sap, it does give him spender money to Blue Marble, but that's too little too late, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Go out in a blaze of glory, though.
Might as well. Roll them bones.
Oh, yep, going out in the blaze of glory. 3 blocks 6 success. Yep, he lives, and he can just like get thrown alive on 1. Then you can just throw, walk throw Bill away and call it a day. Oh, GG for Kurtis. Going up 6-18. Yeah.
Yep. Just a
18-6.
walk. Throw Bill away.
Yeah. This was a good demonstration of why Salvage Supplies can be an unfair crisis.
And he got a field goal to end the game.
GG's. Let's go speak to both players. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey.
So I have a question for you, Brady. Why did you pick
Yeah.
Salvage Supply?
Say it one more time.
Why was Salvage Supply picked?
Because Kurtis picked it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you have it
Kurtis
in your
was the- yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think that worked out well for you, Kurtis.
Well, it almost didn't, but it ended up going okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you guys
Yeah,
feel
he
about the game?
definitely. I mean, I thought he did a great job playing to his outs. Like he had the table on the table on my,
Mhm.
So
Oh, pretty good.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
he
that
did a
one-
great job.
You definitely had to set up your puncher's chance, and you set that up beautifully, Brady.
Yeah, because at the end, if I kill Fury, these are just literally unscorable. It's round 6, but they didn't score for a couple rounds. I think.
No.
Essentially.
For 3 rounds, right? Rounds 4, 5, and 6. I think they both stayed there.
I think so. Yeah. So yeah, what if they're in the corner and then just we play 2 secures?
Yeah.
What a fun balanced scenario. It's so good.
Yeah, I don't know what AMG thought with the design of these, but it can be interesting for sure if you can abuse it.
I did mess up. I forgot that Lockjaw had such range to grab those grunts.
Yeah.
I should have had Bill walk punch the grunts and just accept he's gonna drop them somewhere around here. He'll still have to pick it up, but he can't I guess as safely get it. And then the scoring slows way more down. But since he had him over here with his other model holding 2, it ramped up way too fast. If I had one more round or just less scored, I could actually try to score myself.
Yeah.
So I had to stop it earlier.
I think both ourselves and some people in the chat had a question for you, Brady. In the last round when you had Prio, why did you go with CGR?
I think I want to say he was on 1 or 2 health. I feel like I was gonna lose.
No,
Was he low?
this last round, like the current round you played.
Oh,
Yeah,
try to remove. He had the only best range to remove Black Bolt to get that little hop and remove Black Bolt, and then try to get Gorgon out of the game, which he got close, which that really set a lot of losing the Bob activation also hurt my chances of just having bodies. He felt like my highest output model. And I had two recals banked with the Atom recal, which I probably should use the CGR card recal on the Gorgon. That since it didn't KO him, I should have just fished for it.
That's what the chat pointed out. Probably should have gone for the card instead of the ability and saved the Atom Warlock power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the Black Bolt attack. Jeremy had called out. Might as well use the card instead of the power
super
from
power.
Adam. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do agree. I don't hate leaving the damage on Gorgon, because even with a recal there for the second attack, you're unlikely to get him, and I mean you might as well leave the damage on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could go worse for you technically.
But yeah, I
I
agree
don't
that I
mind
think you
that.
did a great job of trying to damage control the salvage supplies here.
Mhm.
The only other line that people in the chat were calling out as well was potentially opening with Bill and summoning the Storm to take out Black Bolt.
I could also see that for sure. That
Yeah,
probably would have helped to make the seizure activation take out some other, like maybe like Spender Blue Marvel or something just right next to him.
yeah, it's leaving him as like a chaser because I guess technically at any point Kurtis could have activated Blue Marvel and just ran away.
Correct, and then I have to hope someone, maybe Adam one-shots him, but then I'm just chasing like the edges of. I need every model to one-shot the other thing.
I think with CGR being able to teleport and actually chase Blue Marvel would have been interesting uh, asset to have in your pocket.
I
He
think that
definitely
probably would have been the right call. Yeah.
he did have the best chance of taking out 2 models though, so that could have opened up the round really well for you
Hmm.
for sure. But yeah, it was a really well played game. Like I said, setting up,
Yep.
staying in it to give yourself a chance at the end when Kurtis opened up with such a huge lead was cool to watch. To save it to round 6. I thought it
Yep.
was going to be over a little bit quicker when we saw like what was it 12-4 or something.
Yeah, I love scoring 2-0 rounds multiple times on.
If I wasn't a millimeter out on that wedding from Nick Fury,
yeah.
it probably would have ended in like round
The-
3.
The eight,
Yeah, I was
You placed that
praying
one.
that medium stick was
a little
a little
short.
farther out. Yeah, a little short.
Because yeah,
It
8-0 on round 2, putting Kurtis at like what 12-2 end of round 2 going to round 3 would have been like not quite unrecoverable, but really hard to
Correct.
come back from.
Harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried. Oh well.
I mean, I think
Got
this
there
is a
eventually.
very
Yeah,
good
exactly.
demonstration of like Savage Supply's play pattern. Like they either score super fast or remove all extracts from the board.
And if you don't have like the jank like he did for like reposition lockjaw stuff to like basically steal it round 1,
Yeah.
and kind of safely steal it, everyone in the game basically walks once or twice to touch it and then just sits there.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
if this is any other faction without like specifically
Tools
supplies, like tools kind of stuff, I think they just die.
That's
Yeah,
my
there's
impression
there's
as
a good
well.
chance.
Or
There's a
you
good
get
chance.
controlled, right? Like you have Mind Jam Moondragon, you have like the Web Warriors. Like there's so much displacement
Correct.
that like
Yeah.
parking 2 models on an extract before you can pick it up is really a hard sell, especially so close to the midline.
Yeah, so it's easier to make it unscorable than to actually score the
Yeah.
scenario, which is funny.
Well, I'm glad we got to record this because this is like a good, in my opinion, textbook example of like how the extract plays both for like overscoring and underscoring.
Yep. And it's exactly right in the middle of you can watch it before squad goals, but it's too late to take it out of your list if you weren't prepared.
Yeah, good luck with the list lockers who have supplies.
Yep.
Y'all are
I
gonna
hope,
have a bad time.
hopefully you can abuse it. Otherwise, good luck.
Shoutouts to Waylon for checking over Ben's list and he removed it last second.
Yeah, that's smart.
Shout out to
Yeah.
anybody giving I don't know, Kurtis supplies as a choice.
Alright. Well, thanks to both of you for letting us stream the game. Good job on Kurtis for being the Central Bracket champion, even though there's another round.
Yep.
You are the only undefeated player as of now.
Congratulations.
Cool.
I'm hoping top 3 is Kurtis, me, and Jacob. So we're all victors of
Oh,
brackets.
nice. That'd be cool.
Alright. Well, anything
There you
else from anyone? Chat, players, anything? Looks like no. Well, thank you guys for letting us stream and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, you too.
Looking forward to see you guys at
Great.
squad
Thanks.
goals.
See you there.